okay, I feel like I need to cut back on what I'm sending up. Otherwise, this is going to take an eternity. Alright, let's cut back a little bit. I've just removed... What is this? This is 10 rockets worth of materials. When we have better technology, we can always upload, fire up more rockets and stuff. We don't have to rush. We don't need to get everything in space all at the same time. But I do want some of this stuff to be able to use. I feel like you should do the same. Then have that Usagi run. But yeah, that's just me. Like I said, I like to keep busy, and I like to feel like I'm doing something. So, like, I've got, like, sort of a routine. Like, I do a stream the day after I do the thumbnails, edit the videos, whatever. Sometimes I upload it the next day, sometimes I upload it, like, just over the weekend I do it. I tick it off on my, like, schedule or my Excel spreadsheet. I've got a full, like, system for it. That's just how I keep myself sane. Alright, well, what should I do while I'm waiting for all this stuff to launch? Because it's going to take a long time to get all these rockets up. Can I improve any efficiencies or anything like that? I feel like steel production is still not that great. Oh no, steel production's fine. It just looks bad in this first section. Wheels are still a little bit rough. The wheels are about to be fine again. Like once this shit finishes, wheels are fine. It's high quality content for you. I'm glad you think so. I don't think a lot of people are terribly interested in what I'm putting up, but I'm glad there's somebody who cares. Ooh, these modules are taking a lot of juice. I'm glad you think that I'm entertaining. I don't really know. I just play games and try and have a good time. That's the main thing. Alrighty, well, at this point we're really just waiting for rockets to launch. It's kind of like watching paint dry. And a couple of electrical poles, which we can easily grab from the box. There's a really nice mod that I used to play with, which makes the have infinite reach distance, so you can just pick stuff up from boxes even when you're not standing near it. It's a nice QOL mod. Yeah, this shit just takes so long. Might want to stretch. That's a good idea. There we go. Thank you. Alrighty. Oh my god, this shit has been disconnected the whole time. Oh my god. There's 2 machines that have just been sitting there doing nothing. No wonder why the oil supply was so bad. These machines have just been sitting there. There we go. Alright, that should help out the supply a little bit. Yeah. Oh my god. This is why I have to do, like, manual safety checks, because I always accidentally break stuff. I'm certain at some point that I broke that by accident. I'm gonna take back another 20 foundries. That's another 4 rockets that we're removing from the stack. This is just gonna be absolutely insane if I let all these rockets just go off on their own. Alright, how many more rockets do I need to launch? This is 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can deal with 7 rockets. How much science do I want to bring back with me? So each rocket can hold 1,000 science. How much science do I want? 5, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 6,500, 8,500. 10,000? Can I afford to bring 10,000 back with me? Not really. It's another 10 rockets. Look, we'll empty this box for now. I'll bring 5,000 with me, I think. I think 5,000 is a pretty reasonable target. Which is 10 rows of this. And that's another 5 rockets. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. 13 rockets. And then we're out of here. We'll be on rocket number 13. Maybe we want speed modules, not productivity modules. I'm mainly doing productivity modules because the materials are expensive, so I want to save materials. Particularly the blue circuits we don't have a whole heap of. For a second I thought I accidentally launched the rocket. With nothing on it. But the rocket just finished being made, that's what happened. In the time that it actually launched the rocket, we get about 20% of a rocket done. Your brain is melting? Because of the game? I hope it's not the game. It might be because of the game. Alright, I need to figure out something to do, because I'm going to be insane if I just keep watching this rocket. Should I take on more worms? Maybe I can always take on more worms. Nobody said I can't take on more worms. I think I already sent my robots up to space there, didn't I? That's okay. I can fix my tank myself. Nobody said I have to use my robots to fix my tank. Okay, the main thing is I need to be careful that I don't get killed. So if I'm saving and reloading, I'm wasting time, basically. And I need to be constantly checking the rocket. Because any time when a rocket is not being launched is time that's wasted. It's time that I'm spending here on this burning rock. Time that I can never get back. Alright, Mr. Worm, where are you? Reveal yourself. Do worms have genders? I don't think they do, right? I think worms are like simultaneously both male and female. Or something like that. I remember reading something to that effect. I don't know whether it was true, or I'm just imagining this, or what, but... I swear I read something that, like, worms... It's either they don't have genders, or they're both genders at the same time. Both male and female. Alright, but, like, seriously, where's this worm at? You can look it up, or go for it, go for it. Prove me wrong, or right, as the case may be. I think they lay eggs, right? I know there's some species of worms, it's like when they get, if they get like chopped in half, both parts of the worm, like, basically become a new worm. Like, they each develop a brain. So if you cut a worm in half, it becomes 2 worms. Worms are crazy, man. Strange creatures. Anyway. Oh, there you go. I was right. They have both male and female parts. Okay, well, I killed that worm. The mating occurs after it has rained and the ground is wet. Interesting. You saw me killing the first worm? Yeah. I've now advanced my technology to the point I can kill the little worms without turrets. The thing's scary. The worms are really scary. These are just the baby ones. These are just the little ones. That's the scariest part, though. Yeah, so SSL, I'm basically sending... I'm sending some stuff up to the rocket to prepare for my exit from this planet. And while I'm waiting for the rockets to launch, I'm killing a couple worms, because I figure I may as well. If you're wondering why I don't have my robots doing the disassembling, I already sent them up to the planet, the spaceship. What is like this? Did they like, the worms' smoke has like an EMP effect or something? Like, it's not like I'm taking damage, it's like my, equipment is malfunctioning. Weird. Yeah, the tank cannon shells are strong enough to kill the worm, if I drive carefully and avoid the lava. Yeah, I can't even imagine how hard the medium and big worms can be. So these are the small ones. There's medium, and then there's big. So... That shit's gotta be intense. You finished Fulgora yesterday? Nice. I'll possibly land on Fulgora today. We'll see. I reckon I probably won't get there today. I reckon I'll do the prep work. And then maybe next time I can actually land there. The repair pack sound always makes me feel like I'm at the dentist office. Okay, I've carved out a decent, like, domain for myself here. I'd kind of like to clear out this one too. Ah, well there we go. The worm is right there. Okay, we always save before we fight the worm because they are actually quite dangerous, believe it or not. Ooh. I nearly launched that rocket with, not full supply. Was Fulgora hard? What do you reckon about Fulgora? Too easy. Yeah, Fulgora sounds interesting. I did the research to unlock it, and I got, like, a lightning rod recipe, so I don't know what the hell's up with that. Where is it? Yeah, protects an area from lightning strikes and converts the energy into the electric network. So I guess there's a lot of lightning storms on that planet, and your stuff's gonna get blown up if you don't adequately prepare. It's kind of bland, there's a lot of waiting. If you don't mess with quality items, there's not much to do. Ah. Yeah, I haven't gotten started on quality yet. Like, I've made the quality module ones on Nauvis, but I haven't even begun to stuff around with quality yet. But either way, that's definitely the one I want to head to next, because I don't want to do Gleba right now. I want to do Gleba last, once I've got all my stuff together. Because I do know that Gleba is regarded as the most annoying, most difficult, all that sort of stuff. Because I briefly watched somebody else play a bit of Gleba. There's like actual aliens there, like on Nauvis. So like, you know, you have to worry about pollution and stuff like that. On this planet, you don't have to worry about pollution. There is no pollution. Like, the whole planet is pollution, basically, right? Okay, ready to go. Let's launch. Alright, we've carved out a real nice little realm for ourselves. You landed on Gleba the first thing you did was build a rocket so you can get off. So, like, you packed the materials for a rocket, you're saying? Not just a rocket silo, like a rocket. I'm definitely gonna bring a tank there. That's for sure. You'll be going, no worries, Mazda. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. And thanks for hanging out. Take care of yourself. Yeah, you can't bring the silo, yeah. Even when I was coming to Volcanus, I brought the materials for the silo, but that was more a psychological thing. There we go. I just wanted to be able to say, like, yes, I've got the silo materials. They're here. I can leave when I want to, basically. I'm not trapped here. I said it was pretty easy to get the materials for it. The only thing that was even remotely hard was blue circuits, but blue circuits are always hard. Okay, how do I get back to my base from here? This, like, lava terrain reminds me a bit of, in Diablo 2. When you go to the hell area. There's a lot of shit that looked like this. now I've got a ton of tungsten. Yeah, so basically, SSL, I'm sending up a bunch of orange science, I'm sending up some drills, and a few foundries. Just to give myself some stuff to use in the future. I'm probably putting too much on there, but meh. The drills are really good off-planet, yeah. I've seen how good they are here, and I can imagine how good they'll be, you know, just about anywhere else. So I'm like, I want to make sure I bring some of these home with me. And I'm packing, I think I've prepared 5,000 orange science to take with me back home. I know that it's, like, I counted up to get all the techs that are available right now, I need 10,000. But I'm like, I don't really need to bring that much back with me. Like, I'm not going to research all the stuff. Like, I'm not too worried about researching, cliff explosives right now. Cliff explosives can wait. But can they really wait? Yeah, they can wait. I don't really need cliff explosives right now. I don't need low-density structures. I don't really need speed module 3s at this current moment. So how much do I need for the rest of the techs? 1,000, 500... 3,000, I think? So 500, 1,000, 1,500, 3,000. Well, I can also get cliff explosives. Oops. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about speed module 3s right now. Like, as it stands, I'm not even making speed module 2s. Oh, fuck. I did the wrong button. That's what happens when you control press instead of, sorry, when you shift press instead of control press. Here we go, another rocket's ready to go. Send her off. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Oh boy. Alright, let's kill a couple more worms. Why not? I see there's another worm over here. Down a save, of course. How long did it take you to do Fulgora, SSL? Hey Maya, how are you? You have speed modules for nuclear fuel and rockets. In beacons. Yeah, I haven't made beacons yet. I need to make beacons when I get home. I researched beacons while I was here, but I haven't started making them yet. Yeah, when I get back, I'll get the achievement that I've been trying to get for doing a research with space science. Then I'm actually going to set up a proper logistics network. I'm actually going to get logistics started. Hope work's going well. You're doing okay, all done with your paperwork, so just listening to the stream like you used to. That's good. Well, hopefully you're enjoying listening to me rant about this random stuff. Okay. Where's Mr. Worm? Mr. Worm, where are you? Okay, there it is. When have you not? Yeah, that's true. shit. Alright, we need to try that again. I didn't ride the lightning between the lava pits well enough. Yeah, if you get stuck like this, you kind of just get cooked. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, this area is kind of deceptively dangerous because there's a lot of cliffs around. Yeah, basically you want to use like a zigzag strategy. Because I think the worms are like the turrets. They put their... where they shoot out the lava, it's where you're going to be in a few seconds. So they preempt your moves. So if you zigzag, you can dodge. Fulgora is rather quick because you set up, because of the randomness, you can only scale if I have the best. Randomness? It's an RNG planet? Is it a casino? No, somebody was telling me about this. There's scrap or something, right? Is it the planet with the scrap? I think it was Mr. Nightmare was telling me about it. Since Unity Cloud's even wants to figure out. Ah, it's the scrap planet, right? Yep, there we go. Yeah, so basically, I think it was you, Mr. Nightmare, who was saying last time that basically you get everything from the scrap. It's just different chances, basically. Okay. So I think... What tech did I get? I got some tech for Fulgora. I did the research for Fulgora. That's right, it's got the recycler. You can only make it on Fulgora, so you can't prepare the recyclers in advance. They were clever, they prepared for that. Yeah, there we go. So one scrap has a 20% chance to produce iron gear wheel. Yeah. So basically you get all the stuff that you need. Like, this is a pretty comprehensive list. Red circuits, blue circuits, low density structure, solid fuel. So you can pretty much make rockets just from this. What do I actually make here? Holmium, which we can make in the foundry, so it's worth bringing some foundries along. Electromagnetic plant. Critical for electromagnetic research and processes. It's an assembler with a base 50% productivity. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Auto mod? Oh no, sorry. I undid. Yeah, but basically, guys, if ever something gets picked up by auto mod, let me know, because I don't see that. Holmium is a bitch to get. I mean, it seems like you can get it from the scrap refining, so... But it was like a 1% chance, so... But how does quality help you with that? So you were talking about, like, you haven't really done stuff with quality, and that's why it was so slow. How come quality makes it better? Does it improve the low percentage outcomes? How does it work? Shit, this whole time I haven't been launching rockets. Yeah, how does quality help with the randomness? Yeah, we've really cleared out a really nice zone for ourselves here. I'm very happy with that. Oh, it just makes things better. Okay, gotcha. Alright, I think that's enough worm killing. We've got more space than honestly I know what to do with, so. don't think we need to worry too much about expanding anymore. Alright, sweet. Ah, sweet. Brian? I don't know. Family Guy's another thing that comes up in YouTube shorts a lot. I get so many Family Guy clips. It's not like a cohesive program, I swear. It's just the most random shit. Everything's going back on Nauvis. I think everything's, like, basically done. Nuclear is still going. Ooh. The uranium's running out. I've got 400 of the good stuff stored up. Ah, yeah, uranium, the crappy uranium has completely filled up. Almost completely filled up. Yeah, this is completely backed up now. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, so I need to, when I get back, I need to do something with the uranium. Okay. But how's everything else going on Nauvis? Let's do a proper, like, search around. Yeah, I mean, stuff is working. Some of the drills are being used up. That's to be expected. Ooh, almost the entire coal reserve here is gone. That's very interesting. There's my legacy power. My legacy power is still set up there, just in case I ever decide to use it. There's my shit. Where's my tank? There's my tank. My tank's in there. And my car. My science. Yeah, I think the factory is completely, like, silent right now. Which is kind of crazy. Can I launch the rocket from here? Ah, there's no platform overhead, so I can't launch it. My god, look how much iron ore I transported back to the planet. Look how much carbon is in these boxes. That is insanity. Ugh. Disgusting. Is there any science that I can get? Any research that I can get while I'm doing all this? We may as well just research some random stuff. Get it ticked off, right? Quality module 2, why not? Refined flammables, I don't think I need that. I'll upgrade lasers. Get some tech done while we're on this planet. Just stuff that I may as well research while we've got the opportunity. Cool. Okay, I'm not gonna fight any more worms today, I don't think. I think I've done enough worm fighting for now. Okay, how many more rockets do I need to send up? So, how much is left? So it's going to be 2,000 science, which is 2 rockets. 3 more for the big drills, so another 3. And then we'll get rid of the loose 3 foundries. Maybe I'll use these 3 foundries for something. Yeah, but for what? For what, Kaz? What are you going to use them for? They can just go in the storage, I think. Or if I got, like, an odd number of foundries up there. Ah, I've got 17 up there. Okay, so the 3 are needed to finish the load, as it were. So how many rockets? So 4, 7, 9. So after this one, there's 9 more rockets to launch, and then we can go home. Okay, so 3 of these. So I've still got 40% of a rocket that I can fill up. If you request the science from the platform, you won't have to manually send it up. Okay, I'll check how I actually do that in a second. So I think I can bring 40 Bluebell with me as well. Because your rocket capacity is 100. Yeah. So the 3 plus the 40, that's 100. I may as well send something up there, right? Because otherwise I'm just wasting a rocket if I'm only sending 60% of a rocket full. Okay, if you request the science from the platform, okay, how do I do that? Here? How do I request? Oh, I'll need you to teach me that, SSL. Logistics requests. Automatically request supplies from local logistics network. Ah, here we go. No, don't trash. Why'd you trash? Why did I put it in the trash? That's my precious science. I've been using that. It's the same as you request items from the bots. So, like this. So 10,000. So will it send up automatically now? Let's see if it sends up automatically now. It should. I think. I'm gonna send some more carbon down to the planet because we've got way too much carbon still up here. Okay. So if I did it right, it should automatically launch once it's ready. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 rockets. Yep. 9 rockets still to go. Yeah, I've got productivity modules. Maybe I should not have productivity modules in this. I'm doing it because I want to save resources, because I don't really have a lot of stuff on this planet. Maybe it's not helpful. We've put example 3000, it will send rockets to fill the requirement. Should just fire as soon as it... Yep, there you go. Okay, it worked. Interesting. Well, that's the science. So I'm gonna have to request... What have I got? I think it's 60 of these. And then 60 of these. Will it launch if the rocket's not full? Is my only question. Because I'm going to end up with these 40 belts, I think. So, like, for instance... No, this will be fine. The way I've got it set up, because it takes from the lowest priority first. It'll take these, then it'll take that, and then it should launch. Because it's got foundries, and I'm requesting foundries. Alright, that's good. I'll check on it still every now and then, but thank you for that. That's very helpful. That means that I can do other things. But I don't really have anything else I really need to do. You just put the thing and it fills up. That's fine. That's fine. Don't stress. If I check in on it later and it has a problem, then it's my own fault. I stuffed up somehow because you taught me it the correct way. My application might be wrong. Yeah, there's not really anything else that I want to do here at this point. Like, I would like to set up a proper logistics network, but then to do that, I need to actually have all the logistics chests. So we're really just waiting at this stage. I could kill more worms, but I don't feel like there's a need to at this point. Like, I've got probably all the resources I could ever want, to be honest, on this planet. Got a few... This is 21 million coal. I could surely not use all that coal up in a lifetime. There's no way I could use up all that coal. I suppose I could try and improve the power network a little bit. Yeah, we can put down some more, steam turbines. We just need tons of iron and copper for that. So we may as well improve the power supply while we're here. Like, at this stage, we don't really need to improve the power supply, but I should, just because it's the sensible thing to do. So I'll draw from the steam here. And I'll just put the turbines, like, sort of out that way. Yeah, we need cliff explosives. I know I said before I didn't really need them, but... There we go. So all the science is officially launched. Fantastic. So I've got 10,000 science up in space. I think, even though I said I wasn't going to bring 10,000 science, I think I accidentally brought 10,000 science. So that's fine. So we'll be able to get all the research done. Oh, far out. I'm a mad person for doing it this way. I can just pick up the wheels so I don't have to make the wheels myself. That's probably a much more sensible idea. There we go, now we're just making the turbines. Rather than making the the pipes and the wheels manually. I've got one spare turbine that's not plugged into anything right now. I can just stick it over here. Nobody said it had to be pretty. It just has to be functional. Alright, well that's it's emergency power. It's basically these turbines are here to ensure that there's enough supply. So now our maximum production is 172. We're only consuming about 100. But is this thing coping? It's coping. I'm genuinely shocked that one chemical plant producing steam is doing this job. It's ridiculous how much steam this machine produces. It's absolutely incredible. Alright, too easy. Got our pipe and stuff away. Nice. Oh, there's a foundry in the arm. I was like, okay, so this one's not launching automatically because I'm not requesting the fast transporter. So I need to be careful of that in the future. Hey, where'd the piece go? You were holding a foundry in your hand. Oh, it's already in the machine for the next delivery, okay. Alright, so the rest of these should launch automatically, okay. Well, I learned something, and that's my fault for setting it up like that. Check on the tungsten. I think there was one drill that's... When are these, like, remains of turrets gonna go away? This is like a legacy of, like, my battle with the, my first battle with the worm. I'll always remember that first worm battle. Killed so many of my robots, my turrets. Those poor soldiers. I think it's a I don't know, it's kind of an interesting... You can build over them to remove it. No, I kind of like that they're just sitting there. It's a good reminder of, like, the first time that I beat the worm, because that was the first worm that I ever fought when I had to use the turrets to kill it, because I didn't have the proper turret tech. Sorry, I didn't have upgraded enough cannons and stuff to be able to actually kill the worms. Okay, so we got 1 rocket, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rockets to go. And then we are out of here. Okay, any other tech that we can queue up? May as well take up braking force, why not? Upgrade our inserters, upgrade lab speed, robot speed, robot cargo, destroyer. I never really use the robots. Do you use the robots, SSL, Mr. Nightmare? Do you use, like, these little combat robots? I've never used them. Genuinely, I've never, ever, ever used them. We have so many green circuits now, my goodness. It's red circuits that's causing me the problems. Beacons are pretty easy to make, huh? Copper, steel, green, and red. It would have helped a lot running around just having 30 bots fly next to you killing biters. Yeah. I can see why they're useful, but I feel like they're just too expensive. Like, because they're one-time use, right? Like, you use them and then they just break after a while. Make them passively when you need some, you go grab some. That's fair. I mean, once I set up a logistics network, I can easily just set up a section. It's just to make them. It's not hard. But I never really felt the need to make them. So there's defender capsules, which I think they're just basic combat. So they don't really do much, but they basically just shoot a bit. Distractors last longer. They don't do much damage, but they don't move. Okay, so you basically throw them out, and they basically just absorb damage for a bit, so they distract them. Hence the name Distractor. So the defenders are basic combat. Or capsules. I never really use capsules either, but I feel like these could actually be quite interesting. Landmines I don't use either. I don't think that they're worth... They're not worth the cost, I don't think. How many of these foundries am I sending up? I think I'm only sending 40 foundries up, not 60. Because they take way too long to send up. Yeah. You never use capsules, landmines, or a speedrunner's best friend. Really? What makes you say that? What makes landmines so special? Speedrunner's best friend. Yeah, I can't even imagine speedrunning this game. I know there's achievements for basically speedrunning it, but... Like, they are hard. Like, finish the whole game in 40 hours. Like, what the hell? You would have to play so efficiently. You definitely wouldn't be doing what I'm doing, where you're just, like, dicking around waiting for stuff to launch. Plop them down off planets to hold away biters without building many defenses. Ah. I get it. But I feel like it's not... I feel like they wouldn't be able to do enough. I don't know if I'm crazy or what, but... Like, I know you can use, I know construction robots can put them back. Once they blow up. Like, the construction robot replaces them. And I suppose, in that regard, they're pretty easy to establish. You don't really need to make any special effort. They're pretty cheap. Steel and explosives. Perhaps. I'm still beside myself how long it takes to produce landfill. Yeah, that was the thing that I was really afraid of. I was really afraid when I left Nauvis that my base was gonna get, like, overrun while I wasn't there. But the pollution's, like, completely died down. Like, when I left, my pollution was, like, on the other side of this lake. It was, like, halfway through this lake. It was, like, towards this sort of forest sort of area. Out, like, all the way around here. But because I've been away for so long and, like, most of the machines aren't working, this is basically just the passive pollution. So all the other pollution is gone, pretty much. Yeah, it's kind of incredible how long landfill takes to make. It's not so much the time, I suppose, as much as the amount of resources it needs. You almost want, like, bulk inserters or something. Yeah, most of the, most of the stone I produce just goes into the lava. Just gets destroyed. In my head, the stone that I'm putting into the lava that's getting melted into, like, more materials is what I'm then sucking up to then turn into iron and coal again. I don't know. In my head, that sounds like a funny idea. It's like the stuff that I'm destroying is like getting turned back into the materials that I need. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 more rockets. We're so close, folks. We're so close. Let's just go for a run. Let's see how far out we can walk. I want to actually see if I can find a big worm. I don't know how far out the big worms like actually spawn. I assume it's probably quite far. It's kind of crazy how... Because there's no evolution, I don't think, on this planet, right? Because there's no pollution. So it's basically just as you walk further away, the worms get bigger. Let's see if I can find a... Oh, here we go, medium demolisher. 100,000 hit points. So the small demolishers have 30,000 hit points. So these guys have 3 times the HP. And I'm guessing they probably regen their HP faster as well. So that thing would probably be practically invincible. With my current setup. If I had like uranium rounds. So this does... How much damage does it do? About... Say 4,500 a shot. This does closer to 9,000 a shot, so it's twice the damage. But even then, twice the damage doesn't actually stack up, because that's 3 times the health. So I would need something even better than the uranium cannon shells. I'm gonna be making these when I get home as well, don't you worry. We're gonna be using the power of the atom to kill aliens from now on. Making uranium magazines too. Oh, you can set up turrets with uranium rounds. These do exactly triple the damage of the piercing rounds. So a combination of probably uranium cannon shells and uranium bullets, you could probably kill the medium worms. But then the big worms, like, what do you even do against those? You'd have to use like artillery or something. That's the only thing that I can think of that could even put a dent in them. Because I imagine they're probably quite slow, so you could probably just slam them with like massive artillery fire. 100,000 HP, damn. Alright, how's the platform looking? Send down a bit more carbon. We're actually almost at the level of, like, acceptable carbon in storage. Just kind of nuts after all this time. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything. I feel like I'm just waiting around. And what can I really do? There's not really much that I can do on this planet at this stage. I really want proper logistics before I do too much here. That's why you speed module the rockets. Yeah. I don't know. It seemed like a good idea to put productivity, because I'm like, these rockets are expensive, so I kind of want to make them cheaper. But maybe it is better to just say, ah, stuff it. It's going to be expensive, but we just have to do it. Okay, I'm going to change this to request only 40 of these. So 2 rockets will launch on their own, and then the last rocket will wait for me. In the beacons, the prod modules are the way to go. So he's saying speed module the rocket silo itself, and then productivity in the modules? Sorry, in the beacons? Is that what you're saying? Or is it the other way around? Because exactly, I don't know if I've ever used a beacon. You know what, let's make a beacon. We may as well. Let's experiment. I don't remember using beacons. I think when I've played Factorio, I think beacons were like part of mods, not the base game. My message failed to send? Oh, the other way around. So you want productivity in the thing and then speed in the modules. You know what, let's set up a couple of beacons. How many beacons would you recommend for a rocket silo? And don't just say like as many as you can fit. give me a number. Throw me some numbers. Six, okay. Alright, I'm making 6. But now the problem is I don't have any speed modules. Alright, stop this shit for now. And you just put them anywhere around, as long as it's in the radius, it still counts? Or is it the closer it is, the better it is? I would assume it's just anywhere counts. Because if it's the closer the better, that's kind of silly. Just has to connect, yep, okay.